Hello and welcome to the first trivia night of Survivor Game Show Network. We have a bunch of contestants here, and here's my co-host Nick.
Hello.
And so we're going to start off with Griffin.
Yeah, I'm Griffin, and my favorite Survivor player ever is probably Chris MF Noble.
Great. Greg?
Hey everyone, Greg, and it's got to be Surrey.
Nice.
Perfect. Ben?
Hi, I'm Ben. My favorite Survivor player. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to say Tom Westman, Tyson, and Aussie.
Nice.
Whoa.
Edsel?
Hi everyone, I'm Exile. I gotta say my favorite Survivor player of all time is probably Duel.
Matt?
Hey guys, my favorite Survivor player is probably Jeremy.
Aaron?
I'm Aaron. My favorite Survivor player, I'm going to cheat too, Sandy from Token Chains and Big Wendy from Edge of Extinction.
Big Wendy.
David?
Hey, I'm David, and my favorite Survivor player would be Tyson from Token Chains before he won.
Adrian?
Hey guys, I'm Adrian. It's probably Aubrey and Sandra, definitely.
Raheem?
Hi, I'm Raheem, and my favorite Survivor player is Christine from South Pacific.
Andy?
What's up? I'm Andy. The Survivor contestant that is my spirit animal is Eliza Orleans.
Oh, I love that.
And Holly?
Hey, my name is Holly, and I'm going to also cheat. I've got Boston Rob, Sandra, Sri, Tyson. All of them are amazing.
And then we were also joined by Phil and Alexa from the Survivor Specialists. How does it feel to be on the opposite side of the questions this time?
It's terrifying.
It's a relief. I love it. We don't have to ask them. It's great.
Do you guys have favorite players?
I mean, Phil's obvious. Why don't you go first, Phil?
The Queen, Michelle Fitzgerald.
Avi.
Hey.
My favorite is Denise Stapley, but since we're cheating, I also love Timbertina from season 12.
Nice. Did we get to Adrian, Matt, and Noah? Did we get intros from you guys? Did we say hello to you guys?
I didn't get Noah.
Oh, Noah.
Hi.
I'm Noah, and I'll cheat too. My favorite is Ethan from Old School and Spencer from the New School.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yes, and we got everyone else.
All right, guys. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here. You guys ready?
Yes, let's get this party started.
All right, let's do it. So just for those of you who are watching the recording, they're going to be buzzing in by putting their hand on their head, and the first person to buzz in is going to get to answer the question correctly. So first question.
On one quick note,
yeah.
We also got a $25 donation from Stephen Bays, who's a patron of the Survivor Specialists. He just reached out and wanted to donate. So that whole $25 is going to ALS.
Awesome. So thank you, Stephen.
Right.
All right. So here we go, y'all. I'm a little nervous, and I'm the one asking the questions. All right. So the first question is going to be worth 2 points. Only 8 players have made Final Tribal Council twice. Name all of them. Andy.
Sandra, Parvati, Russell, Amanda, Michelle, Natalie, Tony, and the other one. And Boston Rob.
And Boston Rob. Congratulations. So Andy gets 2 points on his scoreboard. Okay, nice. Good job. Next question is also for 2 points. Who was the first Castaway to play the game for 100 days? Is that McKenna? I saw Andy.
I saw Andy as well.
Andy, go ahead.
Amanda Kimmel.
It was Amanda Kimmel.
The Outback Challenge.
Yep. Congrats.
Just one. So.
For 1 point, remember you can buzz in at any time. What was the longest season of Survivor? And McKenna, who did you have first?
Noah.
Okay, Noah, go ahead.
The longest season of Survivor was Australian Outback.
You got anything else for me or no?
It lasted 42 days.
Oh, okay. Good job. That was the question.
Yeah.
Just nobody let me answer. Great. Good job, Noah. For 4 points, little more difficult. Who is the 5th castaway to ever lose a Redemption Island duel? I have Noah.
Yeah.
Noah, go ahead.
Krista?
Stephanie Valencia.
That was on tip of my tongue.
Yeah, so you lose 4 points there. This one is worth 3 points. Have fun with this, you guys. There are 3 players who have played Survivor who share the same last name of Thomas. Name at least 2 of them. I saw Andy and Phil. McKenna, do you know who? I had Andy first, but I don't know. What did you see?
Oh, Andy.
Okay, go ahead, Andy.
JT
Uh-huh.
and Shamar.
Nice. Does anybody know the third one?
Sierra.
Fan favorite game changer, Sierra Dawn Thomas. So that's 3 points for you, Andy. Nice. All right, for 2 points, we're just looking for a number, numerical answer. How many seasons have featured casts composed of only returning players? I saw Ben.
Yes, Ben.
Go ahead, Ben.
5.
5 is correct. Game Changers, Cambodia, Heroes versus Villains, All Stars, and Winners at War. So Ben, you get 2 points. Next one's kind of a softball here. 1 point. How many castaways were up to be voted in to Survivor Season 31?
Oh, I saw Raheem.
Go ahead, Raheem.
There were 30 castaways.
Incorrect. Does anyone know the right answer, even though it's not reopenable?
32.
32.
The 31.
McKenna also thought it was 30, so...
Yeah.
The call out.
Yeah. Raheem...
Sense, but
It makes sense. So Raheem lost a point there, McKenna.
Yep.
Another 1-pointer. What season first introduced the Medallion of Power? Whoa! I saw Raheem and Andy as a tie. What do you have?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Is that who the 2 you had as well?
I also saw Noah.
Okay, so why don't the 3 of you do a 3-way rock, paper, scissors battle, and we'll see how that goes. So go ahead and cover your cameras. I'll count to 3. So wait, so have your rock, your paper, your scissors ready to go. You do it, McKenna.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Noah. Okay, great. So go ahead and answer the question, Noah.
Medallion of Power was first in Survivor Nicaragua.
That is correct. Nice job. There's a bonus question coming at you. The only person able to answer the bonus question is the person who got the question right. So this is only available to Noah, so please don't buzz in. Noah, who was the first, for all bonus questions are 1 point, by the way. Who was the first person to find the medallion in episode 1 of that season?
Brenda?
It was Brenda. Nice. So you get 2 points. Next question is worth 1 point. In Survivor Cook Islands, Jeff presented both tribes the option for mutiny. Who stepped off the map? Alexa?
I'll take it. Candace and Jonathan.
Candace and Penner. Very nice.
I did the like
I
weird.
saw her put her hand down.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, once your hand is up.
Nope, I'm in. I'll own it.
So
And I
1
got
point for Alexa, and you got a point. All right, y'all. We have a quote. This is worth 3 points, but do remember all quotes are reopenable regardless of their point value. So if the person who buzzes in gets this wrong, we're going to have everybody's hands down again, right? And then as soon as I start rereading the quote, you could buzz in. Do you remember back in the middle of the game when you and I shook hands, looked each other in the eye, and I promised you, Andy?
Alicia Calloway.
It's Alicia Calloway from Survivor All Stars.
Most professional ever.
And I promised you that I would never write your name down. I'm a woman of my word, voting for Amber. So 3 points for Andy. Okay, y'all. We have a challenge that we are very excited for. It's our first challenge. So if you want to be ready to sort of unplug yourself, if you have a lot of chords going on, you can be ready for that. Remember, you can't get up out of your seat until you hear me say the word go. Right? The winner of this challenge is going to receive a hidden immunity idol, which we will discuss on more of what that does for you once you win it. Bring us something orange. Go.
Done.
Is that orange, Andy?
I call the buff as orange.
Got a picture frame.
Not a crayon.
I'm
Yeah.
going Ben.
I'm going to go with Ben. I'm sorry, Andy. That's red.
On what planet do the Mets wear red?
No.
That's true.
I just spilled this all over me.
No.
I didn't even realize this is what my water is on right now. So.
Oh, no.
Who got a chair? Was that you, Griffin?
Yeah. I'm working off of an orange chair. And
I love it.
not get here in time.
Okay, so Ben, here's how your idol works.
Okay.
It has to be played before you answer a question, but obviously after you buzz in, right? Yeah. And if you answer that question wrong, you don't lose any points.
Okay.
Great. So remember that you have that, and after you buzz in, we'll ask you if you want to use your idol.
Okay.
All right. The next question, Raheem, are you here?
Yeah, I just spilled my orange stuff on me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You need a second?
I need like 20 seconds.
Take a second. McKenna, we never heard back from Emma. This poor girl. Well, you know what? She also donated $25 to ALS, so thank you very much to Emma. Emma, if you're watching, we never wanted you to also leave. We only, needed one of you. You good, Raheem?
Yeah, and it's just gonna be like Survivor. I'll just be dirty on camera.
Sure. The next question is a numerical answer, so we're just looking for a number. It's worth 2 points. How many players from Survivor Borneo have returned to play again? I have no idea, McKenna.
I saw Matt and Andy
Yeah.
at the same time.
Okay, great. So Matt, Andy, why don't you go ahead and cover up your cameras for us? Get your rock, your paper, or your scissors ready. And then on 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time, and then I guess we'll flip a coin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Matt.
I'm going to go with 8.
It is not 8. It is 6. Hatch, Wigglesworth, Jervis, Jenna Lewis, Sue Hawk, and Rudy. All right. Question number 12 is worth 2 points. Who won the penultimate individual immunity challenge in Cagayan?
That was Noah.
I saw Noah.
Penultimate was Cass.
Was indeed Chaos Cass. 2 points for Noah. Congrats. Sorry, we forgot to talk about this before we started recording. Does anybody have a pen and paper with them? You're allowed it in the rules. If you have it, you might want to get it. This is a 5-point question. To be clear, there is no time limit on how long there is for someone to buzz in. There is a time limit once you buzz in, right? 30 seconds or so. So take all the time you want, but once you buzz in, you got to give us an answer sooner rather than later.
And this was one of the dumb and stupid questions we were talking about? Or?
Sure. If you take the first letters of each of the 4 starting tribes from Survivor Cook Islands, you can form which 4-letter word Okay, Andy, go ahead.
Herp.
Sorry?
Herp.
One more time?
Herp.
No, it's incorrect. Remember that is a 5-point question. This is re-answerable by everyone now except for Andy. So McKenna, if you want to mark -5 for Andy. So go ahead and put your hands down. I'm going to start rereading. You can form which, okay, Greg.
Parm.
What's your word?
Parm.
No. If you guys let me finish the question, there's a hint here that will help you, but feel free to buzz in whenever. I don't have to finish the question. Remember, you can buzz in as soon as I start talking. You can form which 4-letter word? Hint, Ben.
I'm actually going to take a few seconds.
Sure, yeah, you've got like 20, 30 seconds. So I've got Andy and Greg both answering wrong. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm just trying to make my notes.
Great way to get on the board.
Yeah.
Kind of.
8, 7,
Ben, I need an answer.
6, 5.
I'm confused with why parm didn't work.
3.
There's a specific 4-letter word that I'm looking for that there's a hint related to. So go ahead and shoot me a word.
Ramp.
It's not ramp. I'm going to finish the question. This is still open, you guys. So you guys can still, as soon as I start talking, hint.
Can I guess back?
No.
Like
you,
no
Andy,
amount?
and
Okay.
Ben are out for this question. Hint.
Okay.
The word is sometimes used in relation to newborn babies. Noah.
Oh God.
We told you it was stupid.
I know that. Pram.
Pram is correct. It's Puka Puka, Rarotonga, Manahiki, and Aitutaki. Congratulations, Noah. Like a pram, like a carriage.
Yeah, like a baby carriage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there a question? I feel like
I'm just confused. You're saying it was a specific? Is RAMP not a word?
Yeah, no, I was looking for a specific 4-letter word that related
PRAM
to.
is also.
Right, I was looking for that specific 4-letter word that was related to the hint that we were giving at the end of the question.
Gotcha. We just didn't let you finish it.
Right.
Gotcha.
So there's risk reward between buzzing in too soon. Like earlier, I don't know who it was who answered the Australia question, right? This is a name answer. For 4 points, only 6 player. Let me clarify something before I keep asking questions. For this whole, probably should have said this at the start. For this whole 50-question set, Island of the Idols, Rob and Sandra's appearances count as simply that, appearances. That is not playing the game of Survivor for our purposes, right? Only 6 players have played the game of Survivor exactly 4 times. Name all 6 of them. I had Ben first. What did you have, McKenna? Go ahead, Ben.
All right, you said exactly 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got Aussie, we've got Sari, we've got Tyson, we've got Parvati, and how many did you say? There's 6?
2 more.
Why am I blanking all of a sudden? Sandra.
Okay. You got 10 seconds.
And
need a name, Ben.
did I say Tyson?
Yep.
You said Tyson. I have Parv, Ozzy, Sari, Tyson, Sandra. Need a name. Give us any name.
Rupert.
Rupert is correct.
Yeah. Good job.
Sorry, it took me a little longer.
No, that's okay. So 4 points for Ben.
That's where I needed my paper. I wasn't writing them down in my head, so I was like,
right.
Ben, remember you do have that idol that
That's true.
say you have it.
I could have used a moment ago.
Yeah.
Not right.
Especially because it was a 4-point question. Question 15.
Ramp is a word.
It is. Question 15 for 3 points. We're looking for a number. How many seasons has the Steal a Vote advantage appeared on? Noah? Just a number.
6.
Incorrect. It was 4. Cambodia, Game Changers, David versus Goliath, and Winners at War.
Wait, didn't Ghost Island, didn't Sebastian have a vote steal option?
It was I think it was, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I think it was something related to that. But I don't think it was Steal a Vote directly.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy to look for you.
Okay. I mean, it's still...
What other season would you have thought of?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have a 6th season that you would have had it?
I wasn't... I think I was thinking of the vote block in Heroes, Healers, Hustlers, and that would have been my 6th.
Got it. Yeah, the wiki says it's just those 4. You might be thinking of like an extra
I think that
vote.
the Sebastian one may have been the extra vote, like
Extra
they
vote.
had in World's Party.
Right. Okay, y'all. We're gonna give the bonus question to everyone. So because Noah got that wrong, so this is available for anybody and everybody. It's worth 1 point. Know that if you get it wrong, you will lose 1 point. Sarah Lucina played the vote steal on both Game Changers.
Okay, we got Raheem.
Go ahead, Raheem.
She played it on Game Changers, and she played it on Winners at War. She used it on Denise and Michaela.
You had the question right, but you got the answer wrong. It would have been Game Changers and Winners at War. Whose vote did she steal in each of the seasons? And she stole Denise's. And does anybody know whose she stole in Game Changers?
Oh, crap.
Stole Ty's. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Raheem minus.
We're in the red.
Sorry to hear that. Okay, y'all. We have another challenge for you. The winner receives a 50-50 safe coin. So get ready to get going.
Phil, get ready. You got to win this one.
Bring us any stuffed animal. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's Aaron.
Aaron,
congratulations.
How close was I? I couldn't even see.
Oh, Phil. Phil, is that Eeyore? That's lovely.
That's good.
Nice. Ben, Alexa, what was yours?
I didn't even have one. I had to go into my cousin's room.
Who didn't get up? Who knew they didn't have one?
Oh.
Griffin didn't get up. David didn't get up. Andy didn't get up. All right.
I would have just turned like that.
Yeah. I was like, it's right here. So
Raheem is still looking.
Oh, no. Raheem, come back.
That was bad.
So, Aaron, you win yourself a 50-50 coin that McKenna's going to show you. 50-50 safe coin. It must be played before you answer a question, obviously after you buzz in. If you answer that question wrong, she's going to flip the coin. And if it lands on safe, you won't lose any points. And if it lands on not safe, you're going to lose that number of points.
Okay, so I initiated before I answer. Is that right?
Yep.
Right. So you'll buzz in, right? If you're the first to buzz in, we'll say, Aaron, do you want to use your thing?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Right, of course. Thank you for coming back with your stuffed animal first. What was it, by the way?
Oh, Snuffleupagus.
Oh, great.
Yeah, he always has to be nearby, you know?
Perfect. You never know when you're going to need him for a virtual Survivor trivia night.
Exactly. That's why he's here.
I was just so excited to see all of you like sprint off in so many different directions. This is worth 1 point. It comes
we're
with
going to do a points check-in first. We
Oh,
have
yeah. Thanks.
Alexa with 1 point. We have Greg with -5. We have Ben with an immunity idol and 1 point. Matt with -2. Aaron with a 50-50 coin. Raheem -2. Andy with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 5 points. And Noah with 3.
Holly is just having a fantastic time with none, just for the record.
Me too.
Holly, I'll switch with you. You can take my -5 if you want.
Listen, we just love that you're here, you know?
Greg, we in the red together, hon.
Let's do it.
Yeah, Greg, I love how she announced your -5. You were like, yeah, that's me.
Comeback time. Here we go.
Question is for 1 point, has a bonus question attached to it if you should get it right. For 1 point, in Survivor Season 31, the marooning featured a twist where the first contestant to reach a bag of rice suspended on a boat.
That was Noah.
Okay.
First contestant stranded on.
Yeah. Wait, just let him.
I was just finishing the last.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
So Wu was the first one to reach the bag of rice in Survivor Cambodia. I don't know if that's the actual question, but that's what I'm going to say first.
It's not the actual question. We're going to, you know what? I feel like, McKenna, as long as you're okay with it, I want to reopen this.
Okay.
Because I would like to maybe finish the question. But feel free to buzz in as soon as I start talking.
Am I
Oh, it's wrong. Yeah, you cannot
Okay, that's fine.
You cannot reopen. Where the first contestant to reach a bag of rice suspended on a boat 100 yards away would win that rice for their tribe. Which 3 castaways jumped off their rafts?
Oh.
I saw Noah and Raheem.
I already buzzed.
Or Andy and Raheem. What did you
Raheem.
First?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Raheem, go ahead.
Wigglesworth, Wu, and Joe England.
Correct. And Noah, you did actually answer the bonus question, but unfortunately you don't get any points for that. Yeah, it was who got there first, but unfortunately, we're not going to ask it because it was already unknowingly answered.
I'm sorry, Raheem. That's
all good.
1 point. There's a risk reward. So McKenna, you have -1 for Noah, +1 for Raheem.
Yeah.
Great. This is a 3-point question. There's a definition that comes with this first. So while I'm reading the definition, you are not allowed to buzz in. I'll let you know when I start asking the question. Definition: a perfect game is a game where the person who wins the season wins unanimously and never receives a vote against them during their entire season. If this person received votes that were nullified by a hidden immunity idol, this does not count as a perfect game. Here's the question. Under this definition, how many players have won a perfect game? I have Raheem first.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Raheem.
JT and Cochran.
Correct. 2. Yeah. Little Earl Cole, everyone thinks did, but and Probst said at the reunion, but Rita voted it for him in episode 3, and Jeremy had 3 votes nullified by an idol. So Raheem.
So technically, I wrote that name down. I just want you guys to know that I wrote it on my notes.
Me too.
Very proud of you, Holly. So
Still
Raheem,
at 0.
Raheem got 3 points, and Holly gets her pride. I'm very proud of you. Have fun with this one, y'all. This is a 5-point question, which means it's reopenable if the first person who answers gets it wrong. What is the episode title of the premiere of Survivor Worlds Apart? What are you doing there, Phil?
Stretching.
Okay.
We got Edsel.
Edsel?
It's Survivor Warfare.
Wow.
Nice.
It is exactly what it is. How did you know
Oh,
that?
thank God, I'm on the board. Yes. Thank you.
How did you know that?
I'm flashbacking to like the 29
Unbelievable.
finale, and then Carolyn quotes it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's it.
Well,
So the bonus question for you, Edsel, is who spoke it?
Carolyn.
I'm going to see. Congratulations. So Edsel gets 6 points with that, McKenna.
Yep.
All right. Another quote for you guys. This is 3 points, but remember, because it's a quote, it's reopenable regardless of its point value. Who spoke this quote? Quote, I am the original, the OG, the one who...
Phil.
Go ahead, Phil.
Jervis.
It is Jervis, the one who started this all. This time I actually believe I can win this game.
Eating Alexa.
Blood versus water. How did you know that, Phil? Did you research that quote?
Oh, he's the OG. It's like the only thing I remember Jervis ever saying other than cows.
Okay, so 3 points to Phil. 1 point. True or false? Survivor All-Stars was the... Go ahead, Andy.
True.
It is true. It was the first season where the tribes were initially divided into 3 tribes. You got a 50-50 shot. So 1 point for Andy. We got a bonus question for you, Andy. What were the names of the 3 starting tribes?
Samboga, Shapira, and Mogo Mogo.
Congratulations. 2 points for Andy. Another challenge for you guys. They're every 5 questions until they're not. Bring us any sort of medal, trophy, ribbon, go. Award.
I do not have one of those.
I don't have
Oh, what do we got?
What is this?
side.
Not a spoon. Phil, what do you got?
I got my wristband from the finale.
I don't know if that's an
We got like
award.
an actual award trophy going on.
What do you have for us, Andy?
It's my Mensa pin.
I'm going with Greg. He's
Was
got
Greg,
Well,
was
that's a
Greg,
good thing.
was
That's
Greg back before Matt?
I thought I saw Matt's first.
Okay.
Boys, do you know who was back first?
I think I was first.
Greg, we're going to give it to Matt. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Great award, though. He's got like a huge ass.
Yeah.
That's for swimming.
Nice.
Phil, that was I liked the attempt. You know, I respect the hustle.
I know I don't have one here, and I figured why not just like Andy? Why not try to brag, right?
Right,
I mean,
you have to try.
Go it.
No, I give you credit for that. I came back with the spoon, like.
Yeah, I was like, what?
want.
What was that? Matt, you don't win an advantage. You just win 3 points.
You are.
Yes,
out
I'm not negative anymore.
Yeah.
Out of the red. Congrats. All right, y'all. Question number 21 is worth 4 points. Name all the tribes in Survivor Heroes versus Hustlers versus Healers. Andy.
Levu, Soko, Yawa, Solewa.
That's correct. Holy shit. We're just not going to let him ever play ever again.
I have that effect on people.
We love you. I don't know if the other 15 people in this room.
Let's vote him out.
Don't worry.
For 2 points, what was the first season to feature 2 players quitting the game? Phil, you distracted me. I saw Noah McKenna, but I don't know.
Okay.
Go ahead, Noah.
2 players quit the game. That would be All-Stars.
All-Stars is correct. Jenna Maraska and Sue Hawk. We were hoping some of you would say Nicaragua.
I actually started thinking Nicaragua and then went back and was like, there's got to be one.
But I feel like no one remembers Sue's
Yeah.
quit. Or you either remember Sue or Jenna's, but not both.
Yeah. We try not to remember it.
Yeah. For 1 point, how many players were left in David versus Goliath when the merge occurred? Noah.
13.
13 is correct. 1 point for Noah. 3 points. What is the name of the merged tribe from season 25? Go ahead, Andy.
Dengrain.
And Grain is correct for 3 points.
Yeah, when Nick asked me this, I was just.
She just sat there. She was like, I have no idea. This is a 4-point question. I'm going to recommend you let me finish the question. You take your own risk, whatever you want to do. Sometimes you got to risk it to get the biscuit, if you want to eat. The oft-recurring gross food eating challenge, mostly referred to by production as bugging out, is often hailed as a fan favorite. It has appeared on 16 seasons of the show, regardless of its name at the time. Name at least 8 of those 16 seasons.
Phil.
All right.
Yeah. Any order. It doesn't matter. I just need 8 of them.
I'm going to go crazy with it. Ghost Island.
Okay.
Borneo.
Uh-huh.
Australia. Africa. If that counts, they really just drink blood.
Counts.
Marquesas. And then it gets tough. China.
3 more.
China.
Okay. Looking for 2 more. And technically, I'm just going to let you name the 2 and then tell you if you're right or wrong, because it's not like if you miss one, you can keep going sort of a deal.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. I feel like I'm missing a big one, and then the others, it's like whatever. All-Stars. And
Seconds.
oh, man.
It's hard when you're under pressure.
I know. I can't think of the last one.
You have?
I'll say Samoa.
It's correct. Those are 8 of them. The others are Thailand, Amazon, Pearl Islands, Karamoan, Blood versus Water, and Cambodia, and Palau and Fiji. Don't know if I said those.
1 through 8.
Yeah,
1 through 8. That's what I couldn't remember, though. I felt like
1 through
one
8.
of them was wrong.
Okay, Phil. Good luck with this. Bonus question. What was the first season not to feature the challenge?
Vanuatu.
Vanuatu.
Welcome, Phil.
Good talking, Andy.
Thank you, Andy. And
so Phil gets
I feel like
5
you fall too
points.
far behind me. Come on, man.
Yeah. So Phil gets 5 points.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Technically, Andy answered it because I didn't get a point for when.
Did you have a bonus that you didn't get consideration for?
The one that I accidentally answered.
Just
before the
said woo.
What, McKenna?
He just said woo in
Uh-huh.
in answering the boat question.
Mm-hmm.
And then Andy said, "Oh, the first 8 seasons."
Right. So I think I definitely want to give that point to Phil because someone didn't answer it. Let me, with the woo thing, what was the order? Didn't woo get answered before?
Yeah.
Oh, and you're saying
Yeah.
you didn't have a chance to answer the bonus question because someone else had already answered it. That's fair. Would you? I mean, honestly, you knew it was Woo.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to everyone.
Okay.
Like, I don't. Yeah, it's up to everyone. Like, I knew it was Woo.
I mean, that one was my mistake, so I support giving the point.
Yeah, I'm happy to give him a point, McKenna. What do you think?
Yep, I'll give
Okay.
her another point.
Great. And then Phil got 5. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, great. I was about to say, what was the first season not to feature the Bug and Out? We did that. Okay. This is our last challenge. The winner is going to receive an extra vote, which we'll explain to you when you win it.
Uh-oh.
Remember, you're not allowed to leave your chair until I say the word go, because this is a multi-item request. Please bring us a U.S. Survivor buff and peanut butter. Go.
Yo! Yo!
Oh, where do you have peanut butter? Like next to your desk?
Look, I came prepared. Tyson's
With the
my boy. I
spoon.
told you.
Alexa, you don't have a buff?
I am
I've
not
been
in my
training for
apartment
Survivor
at my
my whole
parents'
life.
house.
Oh no. So you don't have buffs with you.
Literally
No,
the
I
only food I had handy.
Wow. Andy, Ben was back within like 5 seconds.
That was amazing.
Incredible. All right, Ben. So now you have 2 advantages. You have your hidden
So I'm like
immunity
the
idol.
challenge beast, right?
Yeah, you are. You hold the record for most challenges won on
Just have to go.
Survivor Trivia. So Ben, your extra vote again must be played before you answer a question. If you answer the question wrong, you can choose to answer again, knowing that if you're wrong a second time, you lose the point value of the question. Or if you want to walk away after your first wrong answer, you could choose to do that with no point penalty.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. Remember, you have to play that and your idol before you answer a question. And then, Aaron, you have the 50-50.
Can I ask what question we're on right now?
We are on question 26.
Okay.
We are halfway through.
No more challenges?
There are no more. There's no more technical go find stuff challenges.
That's okay.
All right, I'll stay plugged in.
Another point check-in, and then we can do a bathroom break or go get water if
Sure.
you need. So we have Phil with 8, Alexa with 1, Greg, -5.
Greg, I feel for you, man.
We have Ben with 1, an idol, and an extra vote. We have Edson at 5, Matt at 1, Aaron with the 50-50 coin, Raheem with 4, Andy with 14, Noah with 2, 3, 4, 5. Noah with 5.
Great.
And Holly's still at 0.
No, Holly with a written down answer.
And Holly with her. Wait, Alexa, doesn't Alexa have 2 points?
She only has
I think I only have
Oh,
one.
she lost one.
Oh no, Alexa.
I only have one. I'm not in the negative, so I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
No offense.
That's all right.
No offense to you, Greg. She stares into your soul.
We just lost a fan. Thanks, Alexa.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, if he's a patron, he's gonna be like, I'm unsubscribing.
It's on all social media. Yeah.
All right, if anyone needs a bathroom break.
Yeah, how are we doing? Do we want like a 2-3 minute intermission?
I'm okay.
We're good? Speak now? No? Okay, great. Let me think about that for a second. Give me a second. True or false, but I have to finish the question before you buzz in. Because this is a good question. I'm proud of this question. 1 point.
Hold on one sec.
The last word of the question is played. So when you hear me say the word played, as my inflection goes up, you can buzz in. You ready, McKenna?
No, 1 sec. I might have gotten something wrong with the points. How much was Worlds Apart? The Worlds Apart question with Mama C?
What question was it?
That's a good question. Oh, it was...
It's 18. It was worth 5 points, and the bonus was worth 1, and Edsel got both the bonus and the 5 points. So Edsel got 6 for that question. Got your back, Edsel.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
No worries. You let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm good now.
Okay, great. So remember, true or false, you have to let me answer the question, finish the question before you buzz in. True or false, Andrea Bulkey has made it past day 30 before ever being voted out in all 3 seasons she's played.
Bill?
Go ahead, Griffin. I had Griffin
sorry.
first.
Yeah, I think it's great. I was doing half.
Go ahead,
All right.
Griffin.
That is false.
It's true. She lasted 32 days in Redemption Island to be voted out and then return on day 37. She lasted 33 days in Karamonan and 33 days in Game Changers. She had the same placement in both those seasons. Sorry, Griffin.
Okay.
-1.
I'm actually happier to be a -1 than 0 because I'm fucking edit.
You're technically on the board. When points are listed, your name will be spoken. This is a quote. It's also worth 5 points. So remember, if you have an advantage, you might want to use it. And it's reopenable regardless of if you have an advantage or not if you get it wrong. Quote, this is the second time I'm out first. It sucks.
Oh, Noah.
Damn it.
Need a name, Noah?
Yeah. Just gonna say. I'm gonna say Malcolm. Actually.
Ooh.
It's not Malcolm. I have to start rereading the question. So everybody do me a favor and put your hands on your lap or on your table or something. I'm going to pick up from where I left off. It sucks. I don't know if because... Go ahead, Holly.
I think it's Francesca.
It's not Fran.
Shit.
So
I would have guessed.
So now I'm negative again.
Now you're -5. So I've got Noah and Holly both buzzing in wrong. I don't know if because of redacted, I had a target on my back. Anything's a possibility. You can have regrets in this game, but it is what it is. So I'm not surprised, but I'm definitely disappointed. If nobody buzzes in, I'm happy to reread the quote.
Andy.
Nadia Anderson.
It is Nadia Anderson.
Oh, shit.
The redacted is Amazing Grace. I'm so impressed. I thought no one would get that. Holly, I'm sorry that it was you who got it wrong with Fran, but I'm happy somebody guessed Fran because my hope was that people would think it would be Fran.
Thanks. But I'm happy to have done my part.
Sorry.
I'll read your name at the next point check-in. Look at that.
You're out, just like Griffin said, you're on the board. This is a 1-point question. In the Australian outback, Survivor was fined 100,000 Australian dollars for 2 events.
I saw Raheem.
Go ahead, Raheem.
Oh, crap. Because Colby Donaldson snapped a piece of reef.
You answered the question correctly.
Okay, cool.
It was fined 100,000 Australian dollars for 2 events, both of which violated Australian law. One of the events was that a production helicopter flew over protected seabird rookeries. What was the other event? Colby Donaldson stole from the Great Bear River. Thanks, Colby. So Raheem, 1 point. This is a 2-point question. In his Millennials versus Gen X profile, at the time listed on CBS.com, in the question, Survivor contestant you think you're most like, Adam Klein listed Hayden Moss and another contestant he was most like. Who was the other contestant?
Noah.
Spencer.
Was Spencer. How did you know that?
Wow.
Because I'm a huge Adam fan, and I think I
Ditto.
looked up like beforehand, and I was like, oh, he likes Spencer. I like this guy. So.
Love it. This is McKenna, with your permission, I'd love to bump this up to a 2-point question.
Sure,
30.
why the heck not?
For 2 points, who was the first person voted out of Winners at War with multiple fire tokens on hand? Oh, Aaron's thinking. Go ahead, Griffin.
Is it Parvati?
It's not Parvati. I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to reopen that. So go ahead.
All right, Matt.
Rob.
It is Rob. So Griffin -2. Sorry, Griffin. Good job, Matt.
Thank you.
2 points. Who was the penultimate person voted out of Panama? Andy?
No,
Would
saying
you-
voted out, not tiebreakered out.
Who was the penultimate person voted out of Survivor Panama?
Voted out.
That's the question.
I'm gonna still say Suri.
It is Suri.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't. It's a tough one. Okay, it's 2 points for Andy. This is another 2-point question. I'm looking for multiple names. Like we talked about earlier with Phil's question, I'm not going to confirm as you list them. You're going to have to give me however many names I've asked for, no more, no less, and then I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Which 3 seasons featured a schoolyard pick twist in which the starting tribes, go ahead, Andy.
Island, Gabon, and I'm realizing that there's 2 more, so I'm going to go with Palau.
Correct. The starting tribes were picked using this twist.
It also happened in PG, but that was a little bit different.
Right. I got a bonus question for you, Andy, that only you're available to answer for 1 point. Which of these 3 seasons featured the 1 man and 1 woman left unpicked at the start of the game would automatically be eliminated?
So can I pass this question to Alexa just because I want her to get closer to Phil?
No.
No.
Wow.
No.
No.
I'm not
You
okay
can
with that.
pass me as many questions as you want. I'll answer.
No. You can answer it wrong.
Ones though later.
You can get a negative point if you want to incur one.
Sure.
No, that's all right. Palau.
Palau is correct. So 3 points on that one to Andy
Wow,
McKenna.
Andy, what a guy.
Wow, Phil
is dead.
Phil,
Andy,
I love you.
I know you would try to
I mean,
do that.
anybody else, it would have been fine, but not Alexa.
Whoa. Phil, I share your obsession and love for Michelle Fitzgerald.
Good.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I convinced one person, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I just recently rewatched Ko Wrong, and I was just like in awe of her the entire time, knowing her game on Winners at War. I was just like, oh, amazing. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, 2-point question. Both Survivor Game Changers and Survivor Edge of Extinction featured joint tribal councils wherein at least 2 tribes attended to all vote 1 person out. Name the 2 players that were eliminated. Go ahead, Noah.
Malcolm and Big Wendy.
That is correct. Noah, 2 points. Everybody have their pens and papers? Remember the dumb and stupid questions from earlier? Have fun with this. This is a 5-point question, so please remember this is reopenable. Also remember that there is no time limit on buzzing in, but once you buzz in, this clock starts running. I'm willing to repeat this question. I'm not willing to explain past the dialogue of the question. If each winner is represented by their season's number, who is the winner of Amber plus Kim?
Andy.
You love her. Phil loves her. Michelle.
It's Michelle. Wow. That's great. Man, I had to like
Also
sit
a math
there with
teacher.
that question. What, Andy?
I'm also a math teacher.
There you go. 5 points to Andy. This is another 5-point question, so remember this is reopenable. What was the episode title of the premiere of Survivor David versus Goliath? Finally, we don't have an instant buzz-in. I'm so happy. You guys want a hint?
Yes.
It was,
all right.
It was spoken by Christian Hubicki.
So was every other word that's
Yeah. Do we keep giving hints, McKenna?
Something to do with looks.
Go ahead, Noah.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Its appearances are deceiving.
I'm gonna give it to him. Come on.
All right.
Close enough.
Yeah. Close enough? All right. 5 points. Good job, Noah. All right, y'all. Does everybody have their 2 pieces of paper, one with an X on them, one with a blank on it? If not, go get it real quick. They should be small enough that you can conceal it in the palm of your hand. Oh. If you can fold it up and put it into your hand, that's fine. Like a Post-it works. I mean, technically an 8x11 works, right? Because you could fold it up small enough to get it into your fist. I just want to make sure Griffin is here before I explain what we're doing with this. Holly, you got it. We're going to do a little gambling, y'all. This is our final challenge, but for this one, you don't have to go up and get anything. Griffin, you got your papers?
I just have one tissue. I'm dealing with limited resources here.
Do you have like a pen or a marker?
Not in my immediate surroundings. I don't want to make you guys wait.
Okay, so then.
So we'll do right hand, left hand for him. We'll do right hand, left hand for him.
Got it.
Okay. All right, y'all. So you're going to hide your pieces of paper, or in Griffin's case, your tissue, out of sight of your camera. This is called the gambler's dilemma. Sometimes they'll do something like this in Survivor. So the mechanic is each of you have 2 pieces of paper with an X, right? In secret, you're going to place one of these pieces of paper in your hand. Everyone is going to then hold their hand out, and we're all going to show at the same time. How many people do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 14 of you. So if 7 or less of you show an X, every single person showing an X is going to get 2 points. So if 7 people or less, so half or less, show an X, everyone showing an X is going to get 2 points. If 3 or less people show an X, so if everyone shows a blank piece of paper and 3 or less people show an X, anyone showing an X is going to receive 5 points. If more than half of you show an X, anyone showing an X loses 1 point, regardless of how many X's are shown. So if 8 or more show an X, anyone with an X loses a point. Any player showing a blank piece of paper stands to gain and lose nothing. So to be clear, if you put a blank piece of paper in your hand, you are at no risk to gain or lose points. Your job is to figure out with this group of 14 people the risk reward. What do you think people are going to do? Do you think more people are going to try and go for it? What's the level of that, right? So I'm going to say this one more time, and then I guess if you have questions, you can ask questions. If half or less show an X, everyone with an X gets 2 points. If 3 or less, everyone with an X gets 5. If 8 or more, everyone with an X loses a point. Is that clear to everybody? Anybody have any questions on that? Griffin, we're going to say X for you is going to be in your right hand, and your non-X, your blank piece of paper, will be in your left hand. So pick which one you're going to do in secret.
Yes.
Well, don't tell us. Yes, Matt.
Do we get a chance to like talk before we choose, or?
Yeah, if you guys want to chit chat.
Okay.
Whisper?
Yeah, if you want to whisper before tribal, listen, I don't care.
A live tribal.
All right, well, I'm going to put this out there for everybody right now. It's in my best interest to keep everybody getting the fewest points possible, so I'm putting an X out to make sure that no one gets 5.
Oh, man.
I have a question. Stupid question. Can I use my 50-50 with this?
No.
Oh, all right. I didn't think so.
I don't care if I lose a point, but I'm making sure no one gets 5.
Wow.
Put your X out if you want a chance at something. If not, I'll take all the points.
Yeah, that actually means that we need to probably put X's in, because if we don't put enough X's in, that just means he gains points. So we need to make sure he penalizes himself.
The only thing I'm going to say with this is you're not allowed to say, well, I guess Andy already did. Let's not go through and say, like, what's everyone going to – we're not allowed to count is basically what I'm going to say.
Or is Andy saying that so he puts a white out and so everyone loses points and he does nothing?
I'll be honest, I don't know why he would put an X out. I think it makes more sense for him to just stay safe regardless. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got
Especially-
points to spare either way, so
Isn't he winning by like what, 6 points, 7 points?
Winning by-
like 100 points.
Winning by 20?
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
So if I can use my idol against Andy, anybody who's in.
Possible is what that means.
Yeah,
I
so
think Holly Griffin and I need the help here. So if everyone wants to go blank and the 3 of us go X, that'd be great.
I think back to 0.
You should let them come back. Everybody else puts out a blank, and then we're all happy.
Yeah, then I'm back at 0. Holly's at 0. We're all right. It's back at the beginning.
Greg, I respect it. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and close the whispering. Go ahead and choose your everyone except for Griffin. Go ahead and put your X or your blank piece of paper in one hand and hold that hand out. Griffin, you know what, Griffin? Let's do it like this. Griffin, take your hands down. And
I have
yeah.
this
So
is my X.
So, right. So take your hands and your X away.
Oh, an empty hand.
So, right. An empty hand is going to be a blank piece of paper for you, Griffin, and a full hand with the tissue will be your X. So just give us one hand with or without the tissue, but don't tell us yet. So put your fist out. Aaron, can you get one hand? What's up with both of them? Okay, great. Alexa, you got a hand? Okay, great.
Wait, I gotta put something in a hand.
Yeah, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna unfold your paper, but then I need you to hold your papers up because we're gonna count and we'll let you know. So 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and open and show the camera.
All right, so we've got an X, an X.
2, 3, 4, 5. I've got way more than. Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Aaron, you're blank, right?
Blank. Yeah.
7, 8. We got 8 at least.
Damn it.
Wait. Hold on. Keep your papers up. Hold on. I've got. Confirm for me. Holly, Ben, Andy, Griffin, Adrian. You have an X. Phil, Greg, David.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8. So the 8 of you are all going to lose a point.
So
McKenna,
the winner has the most negative points at the end?
No. So McKenna, I can read off the names if you want.
Yes.
So McKenna, it's Holly.
All right, hold on. Okay.
Ben, you don't have to hold your papers up, guys. I got it. Thanks, though. Phil.
Hold on. Phil.
You ready?
Okay.
Greg. Sorry, Greg. David. You good?
Yep.
Adrian.
Okay.
Griffin and Andy.
I always put one up, guys.
Okay.
How many questions do we have left, by the way?
We're on question 36 out of 50. So we have 15 questions left and there are no more challenges. You ready, McKenna?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, great, y'all. For 2 points, what was the first season with 18 castaways? Were all of them...
Oh, that was Noah.
Go ahead, Noah.
Vanuatu?
Where all of them were new players. Congratulations. It is Vanuatu. This is a 5-point question. Feel free to buzz in whenever. Again, I recommend letting you finish the question. It's up to you. Name the 3 contestants who are the only ones ever to have been to both Redemption and Exile Island. Phil?
Okay, so it's Aussie. Aussie. Hang on, I got
I
this.
put it out 3 times, so that counts as 3 people.
You've said Aussie 3 times, so Aussie,
I know,
Aussie,
does that
Aussie.
count? That's
is,
gotta
that
be-
is that your final answer?
I mean, that would be a good final answer because I know it's correct.
I mean, you got voted out 3 times.
Right.
15 seconds, Phil.
I'm gonna go with. I don't think they ever went to Exile, but whatever. Andrew and Tyson.
It's incorrect. This is reopenable, so go ahead and buzz in. Andy?
Ozzy, Aris, and third person. Third person is named.
15 seconds.
Just wanted to block everyone else.
Sure. 5 seconds.
Aussie, Aris.
He needed to take that hit.
I say Tyson, it's wrong. But.
It's not Tyson. This is reopenable, so go ahead and buzz in.
Right here.
Raheem?
Aussie, Aris, and Candace.
That's correct.
Oh, Candace. That's who it was.
Season.
Who? She's forgettable. She was like first person voted out.
Yeah, but she also went to Exile like 4 times or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was at Redemption for a minute.
Yeah.
That was great. So, McKenna, I had -5 for Phil and Andy and +5 for Raheem.
I also wrote that one down, but it was worth too many points to risk.
Oh, no. Yeah, but you're already in the negative, Holly. Oh, no. Did you have it right?
I did.
So Holly has 8 points worth of pride.
Yes.
Listen, we respect you. McKenna, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, for 2 points. Listen carefully. how many times has Aussie been voted out of a tribe on Survivor? Looking for a number. Go ahead, Andy.
I saw Raheem.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Raheem.
Ozzy was voted out 6 times.
This-
Oh, sorry, 5 times. Sorry, five. Sorry, 5. I meant 5. I meant to say 5.
I gotta take your first answer. I'm
It's all
so
good.
sorry.
It's all good.
It was
It's all good.
5. Once in Micronesia, 3 in RI, and once in Game Changers. So that's a -2 for Raheem. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, we gotta take your first answers, guys.
It's all good. It's all good. I understand. You gave me that 1 point earlier, so I got you.
You have to wait till I finish. I'm just going to make all true or falses. You have to wait till I finish reading the question. True or false, as a tribe on Survivor Cook Islands, Puka Puka lost immunity only 1 time. I had Noah McKenna.
Noah.
Go ahead, Noah.
False. They never lost.
That is correct. It is false. They never lost immunity. 1 point. Feel free to buzz in whenever. Survivor Marquesas was originally planned to be filmed in. I saw Andy.
Yeah.
Andy or Ben? Andy? Okay, go ahead, Andy.
Jordan.
Jordan is correct. This is a 5-point quote. This is perhaps the question I'm most proud of out of all 50 of these. So good luck. Remember, this is reopenable and worth 5 points for those of you with advantages. Quote, so he basically said to me, you're with me or you're out. It's not even a choice, which drives me nuts.
Griffin.
Sandra Diaz, fine.
Who answered that, McKenna?
Griffin answered it.
It's incorrect. I'm going to pick up from where I left off. It's not even a choice, which drives me, Andy.
Will Wall.
Sorry?
Will Wall.
It's also incorrect. Again, I'm going to pick up where I left off, which drives me nuts. Alexa.
Russell Hantz.
It's incorrect.
No, Alexa!
Beating
Guys, we're like 0 for 3.
Which drives me nuts. The fact that he came to me with this fear mentality. I don't want to be with him. He's a
I saw Edsel.
Go ahead, Edsel.
Is it Adam?
It's not Adam.
Damn.
Aaron?
I'm going to use my 50-50. Is it Danielle and Heroes Villains?
It's not Danielle. Your 50-50 coin.
Let's see if you lose points.
All right. Yep.
Oh, no. What is it?
You lose the points.
Oh, no. It's not. Orange is not safe.
Not safe.
Tough. So we have 5 of you who have all lost 5 points. I'm going to continue from where I was at. I don't want to be with him. He's a combative idiot loser who makes everybody crazy. Remember, if you've buzzed in previously, you can't buzz in again.
Are you able to read the whole thing again?
I can read the whole thing again. Quote, so he basically said to me, you're with me or you're out. It's not even a choice, which drives me nuts. The fact that he came to me with this fear mentality.
Oh, we've got Adrian.
Is it Jerry?
It's not Jerry. And David, if you want to buzz in.
Is it Corinne?
It is not. We're losing points left and right. David.
Wait, Holly, they're going out like
What's on your paper?
Hold on to it.
I know. I'm letting everybody else lose their points. I'm planning on buzzing in for the record. I'm just letting everybody else lose points first.
Holly, are you buzzing in or no?
What?
Oh, I want you to finish reading. Sorry.
Start over again.
I'm going to read the list of names of people who cannot buzz into this question. The people who are ineligible to buzz in are Griffin, Andy, Alexa. Wait, who said Adam? Because I wrote down
that was
Adam
me.
instead of Edsel. Alexa, Edsel, Aaron, Adrian, and David. So all 7 of you are not available. 35 points. I'm going to start from the start. So he basically said to me, you're with me or you're out. It's not even a choice, which drives me nuts. The fact that he came to me with this fear mentality, I don't want to be with him. He's a combative Ben.
Oh.
Go ahead,
All right.
Ben.
I'm not 100% confident. So
wait, are you going to use, before you answer,
it.
which one do you want to use?
I'm not gonna use my idol. I'm gonna take a guess, and if I don't get it, I'll probably just walk away.
Okay, but to confirm, you have to tell us you're going to use your extra vote before you take your first answer.
So you're using it, correct?
So do you want to use your extra vote?
Yes, I'm using my extra vote, yes.
All right, so that advantage is gone. What's your first answer?
and we're asking who says this quote.
Correct.
I'm going to say Brandon Hans.
It's not Brandon, but you haven't lost any points. So do you want to guess again, knowing that if you get it wrong? Okay, so you're walking away, and that is no points lost. Haley, you have answered, right? You buzzed in.
No. I did not.
Oh, no. Holly, sorry, I keep
Am I the
mispronouncing your
last
name.
one, like, able to guess?
No, there's about half of you. The fact that he came to me with this fear mentality, I don't want to be with him. He's a combative idiot loser who makes everybody crazy. I think Andy knows it now. He just can't buzz in.
I might be wrong.
I'm going to read it one more time, and if no one gets it, I'm going to give you a hint. Okay. So he basically said to me, you're with me or you're out. It's not even a choice, which drives me nuts. The fact that he came to me with this fear mentality, I don't want to be with him. He's a combative idiot loser who makes everybody crazy. Go ahead, Noah.
Eric Reichenbach.
It is Aaron Reichenbach from Survivor Karamoa, and he's talking about Philip Shepard. Because Philip Shepard came up to Eric as the last member of that alliance and said, you're with us.
Something about the inflection of how you said it this last time, I was like, that sounds like Eric.
Seriously, 'cause I was about to put my hand on my head because all of a sudden it became clear.
Yeah, I'm going to take that as a compliment. You
I
guys.
have the long, good blonde hair in my head.
Did you get it, Andy? Did you have it?
No, I was going to say Matt Bischoff. I'm fine.
Okay, nice.
So, McKenna, let's just do a quick confirmation on that. Losing 5 points, I had Griffin, Andy, Alexa, Edsel, Aaron, Adrian, and David.
Yeah.
Not Holly.
Gaining, not Holly. And then Ben didn't lose any points, but he used his advantage, and Noah got 5 points.
Yes.
Okay, great.
I guess who they were talking about.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
This is a 1-point question. What are the tribe, what are the starting tribe names of the fans and the favorites in Micronesia?
Andy.
Go ahead, Andy.
Molokal and Irai.
Correct.
Andy needs to lag a little bit more.
he buzzes in quick, y'all. This is a 3-point question. Again, risk reward, buzzing in earlier than later. That's all I'm going to say. In Survivor Co. Wrong, episode 10, I'm Not Here to Make Good Friends, the reward challenge called Free Will featured the contestants having to balance 2 ceramic pots at the end of a balance beam with 1 leg. The last person standing wins their chosen reward. The contestants, however, were allowed to choose between 3 categories of reward. Which category did Michelle Fitzgerald choose and end up?
Oh, we got Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
She chose the hamburger food.
She chose the food category, a bacon cheeseburger with french fries, beer, and chocolate chip cookies. Matt, there's a bonus question coming at you. So this is only open to Matt. What were the other 2 categories? To be clear,
Immunity.
You cannot lose points on a bonus.
I'm going to go with immunity and advantage.
It was an advantage and love. Sorry, it was a letter. But you don't lose any points on that, so you just get 3 points.
Come on,
Question. Yeah, Phil.
I like kind of knew where you were going, but the wording was so much that I was
Yeah.
just like, "There's no way."
It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Well, this one's a little shorter for you. In what season did 1 point question. In what season did 2 contestants allegedly find a brick of cocaine?
Oh, we got
I saw Raheem.
Yeah, Raheem.
Yeah, go ahead, Raheem.
That was Shane Ars in Panama.
Panama is correct. And it
Such a
wasn't
good rumor.
Ars and Shane. So this is my favorite factoid about Survivor. And McKenna and I did multiple dry runs through these 50 questions, and she did not know this. I was shocked. I thought everybody knew this. Did everyone know that?
I know.
You didn't know that, Andy?
What? Andy?
No idea.
What the fuck?
Years ago, but I would not have guessed that.
Alexa, you knew.
Oh, I know. Panama's one of my favorite seasons.
Panama.
Apparently Shane tried to dive on in production had to
Yeah.
kick him off.
Yeah, they tried to get into it, and production was like, mm-mm. Well, ours is my favorite winner after Parv, so it's like.
My least favorite.
I rag on him for ours.
Remove Ben. No.
Add Ben back.
Question 45 is worth 3 points. Listen carefully. In order, what was the final 6 of China?
Phil.
I saw Phil. Go ahead, Phil.
Okay. So it's Eric,
Has to be in order.
6 to 1 or 1 to 6?
Either
Your
or.
preference just
Okay.
needs to be correct.
Todd, Courtney, Amanda, Denise, PG, Eric.
That is correct. Good job, Phil. 3 points. So a 2-point question. In Survivor, Tocantins' coach was known as the Dragon Slayer. Who from that season did Coach deem?
Greg.
Go ahead, Greg.
Brendan.
Brandon is correct. You're on the board, Greg.
No, he's
First,
less negative.
first correct answer. It's
Well,
the first correct answer.
Right. He has an answer that's right.
Yes. How many was that? Like 10 points?
That was 2 points, bud. Sorry.
I'll take it.
Better than -5, you know.
No, he's not -6.
Guys, go ahead and get your paper and pens. Have fun with this. This is I think so. This is a 4-point question. It's a dumb and stupid. McKenna, how do we feel about reopening this?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4-point, just for fun, shits and giggles. We're gonna reopen this question if you get it wrong. So no, there's some added risk to buzzing in and getting it wrong. 4-point question: which winner's name can be formed by rearranging the phrase "paleness, deity"? Andy?
Denise Stapley.
Denise Stapley is correct. Did anyone else have that right away?
I had that.
You had it, Alexa.
Yeah, it sounded like it too.
Yeah, and she is a pale goddess. So a 2-point question. The screening for the movie Jack and Jill was a reward on which season? I had Raheem, McKenna.
I had Noah, so let's do a rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, great. So Raheem and Noah, if you want to cover your cameras. 1, 2, 3. Both papers. One more time, and then we'll flip a coin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
Okay. Let's flip the 50-50 coin, McKenna. Who has the least amount of points between Raheem and Noah?
Raheem does.
So Raheem, go ahead and call this in the air, safe or not safe. Once she flips it, you can call it. So go ahead and flip it, McKenna. Call it, Raheem.
Safe.
Safe.
Okay, so Raheem, the screening for the movie Jack and Jill was a reward on which season?
South Pacific.
That is correct. Do you have it, Noah?
Yes, I did.
Sorry to hear that, bud.
Right.
Question 49. We're just looking for a name. Who was the second member of the jury on Samoa? Andy?
I saw Noah.
Oh, okay. Rock, paper, scissors, guys?
I have it.
Okay. All right, Noah.
All right, we got more pride points coming.
Go ahead, Noah.
Yeah, it was Kelly.
It is Kelly. Do you have it, Andy?
Yeah.
Last question. It is a 5-point question. It is a quote. It is re-answerable. If you have an advantage, I recommend it. Buzz in whenever. Quote, I know I may have a target on my back initially, so getting an initial alliance in the beginning is very Adrian.
Parvati.
It's not Parvati.
No.
Go ahead, Noah.
Yeah.
Coach.
It's not Coach. I'm going to pick up where I left off.
Wait, who answered that one?
Noah. So getting an initial alliance in the beginning is very important. I've played from the bottom before, and that's not a good feeling. And so this time I want to have genuine relationships, which can be hard.
Aaron.
You have Aaron?
Aaron.
Okay, go ahead, Aaron. No, go ahead.
I said Spencer, but I don't think it's right.
It's not Spencer. We were hoping someone would pick that, though, so thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Go ahead, Griffin.
Is it Ben?
It's not Ben. So Aaron and Griffin. All right, put your hands down for me. I'm going to start rereading. Feel free to buzz in as soon as I start talking. Which can be hard for me because I'm a closed-off person, but I have to be more open. I have to get to know these people.
Is that a buzz, or were you just...
Oh, yeah, no, it was. I'm going to just go with Aubrey because it's the last question.
It's not Aubrey.
Damn it. Can I get minus double just so I can, really lose?
Sure, Holly gets -10. But I have to be more open. I have to get to know these people on a human level. Phil?
Kelly Wentworth?
It is Kelly Wentworth. Congratulations.
Oh.
So, McKenna, I have, just real quick, Adrian, Noah, Aaron, and Griffin all losing 5 points.
Look at this.
Holly losing 10.
Look at this. I wrote it down.
And
I was like, it can't be her. It's too easy.
And Phil gaining 5.
Okay, I am just tallying everything up.
We have a tiebreaker question, but I don't know if we're
We
going to
don't
need it.
need a tiebreaker question. I'm counting everyone else's points.
Oh, I think we might know who the winner is.
Do
Wait, I
pride
still
points?
have an
How do
idol.
pride
Can I
points
use it on
count?
Andy?
Oh,
What, Ben?
I still have an idol. Can I use it on Andy?
No, I'm sorry. The advantages are over once they're over.
Well, this is so stinking much fun.
Oh, so bad.
I agree.
Yeah, Phil,
Thank
we
you
should
for coming
consider
out,
this
guys.
for this like layout for our next one. This
little
is
bit
a very good layout.
Only if you have McKenna and I in there.
Yeah, right.
Done.
I'll Francesca my way out of it again. It's fine.
Yeah, you didn't do so hot. I was rooting for you. But,
I was up against Andy. What do you
listen.
want from me?
Once. You're only up against Andy once.
Once. Thank you, Phil.
Right.
All right, so tiebreaker question, even though we don't need it, just for fun. Andy, you can't answer. It's a quote. Quote is, it's Survivor, not Parcheesi. Who spoke it and from what season?
Oh my god. I know this.
Got that one. Aaron.
Do you know it, Andy?
I got it, I think.
Go ahead, Ben.
I think I got it. Is it Ian from Palau?
It is Ian from Survivor Palau.
Oh.
Congrats.
Parcheesi.
Awesome job.
I know, I was like, what's Parcheesi? Because she came up with the tiebreaker. I was like, McKenna, what the
I know
fuck is
it's a
Parcheesi?
really random
Like,
one.
it's a board game.
I showed him a picture. I actually have Parcheesi and the Survivor board game,
And it's right on top of it.
That's fantastic.
I was like, well, that's
Super awesome.
meaningful.
Okay.
So, McKenna, do you want to give us third? Do you just want to do bottom to top points,
All right.
including
Yeah.
negatives?
I
Okay.
think you got to go 14 to 1.
Okay. So we actually have. All right. We have Griffin in last place with -14. Then we have a tie for the next at -11 with Adrian and Holly.
Hallelujah.
Then we have David at -6, Greg -4, tied with
Greg,
Alexa.
I'm so proud of you. You
At
really
neg-
crawled yourself out of that
I
hole,
came back
man.
up.
There you
You
go,
did.
Greg.
Don't,
Let's go,
don't
Alexa.
talk over that.
There we
Yeah,
go, Greg.
one
Let's
more
do
time.
good. Well, after I insulted you, we ended up having the exact same score.
That's karma.
Then we have got Ben at 0.
Woo!
Nice, Ben.
Hey, if I got 5 points for Parcheesi and peanut butter, maybe I'd be in the running.
That's true.
Then we've got Edsel with 1 point.
Nice, Edsel.
Phil at 10. Noah
Phil.
at 14. And Andy at a nice 25.
Congratulations, Andy.
McKenna, you never said my points.
McKenna,
I didn't.
stop forgetting that. You
You're
skipped
at
him on the intro.
Positive points. Actually, no, I put Noah on the intro.
Oh. How many points does Matt have? 6?
That's 6.
And did we get Raheem as well?
Yes, Raheem has 11.
Ah, nice. Good job, you guys.
Put them in any form of order. It's just all kind of
Right. Yeah.
good. So
Andy, congratulations. Do you have anything you want to say? You're $187 richer.
Actually, that's very necessary at times like this. So much appreciated.
Good.
Congratulations.
Congrats. And guys, thank you again for helping us raise money for ALS. Big thank you to
joining,
Phil and Alexa.
Phil and Alexa. Follow them on all their things: YouTube, Survivor Specialist, Twitter, Survivor Specialist without the vowels, Instagram, and become a patron because it's awesome. I highly recommend it.
Wow, you should come on and be our hype woman more often.
See, I think I'm better than intern, but you know.
No,
I have
that hard to do.
Listen,
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah, that's a low bar.
Wait, I have a question. This is sort of an ignorant question because, admittedly, I'm a newer fan
What
of
does he
yours,
do?
but I love you. No, do you actually have an intern that you call intern? Is it a real person?
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
I call him by his birth name, and Phil refers to him as intern.
He's
Does
like,
he get upset being called intern?
It's fine.
Hey, I told him people have made careers off of that. I always tell him he's our Tony Reali. Before Tony Reali was Tony Reali, he was Stat Boy. Stat Boy, and he was well known as Stat Boy. And then he became huge. That's going to be intern.
That's your intern.
He's also way smarter than Alexa and I, so I have to take my shots at him when I can.
He's quite smart.
So guys, thank you so much for playing. We are hoping to do more of these in the future.
Thanks for organizing this, guys. This is really well done. Great job, guys.
Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Super great. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.